In a previous video, I showed how to use the summation formulas to get a formula in terms of n for the summation. I want to show you how to use Desmos in order to calculate these sums. Let's say that we wanted the sum for n is 100. So what I would be looking for would be the sum from k is equal to 3 to 100. I'm going to put the 100 out here to simplify a little. And then I have a k plus 1 squared. And I would have to put in 3 and then 4 and then 5, right, to get all the way up. But I have this very convenient formula, so I could just plug it in. And that would look like oops, that n should be 100. And then I'd evaluate that. But let's pretend that I had like a bunch of these to do and I didn't really want to like have to plug in a bunch of different numbers. So I think the most convenient way to do this is with Desmos and a table. So I go to the Desmos calculator. And I go over here and I get a table. You can use whatever you want for the X and the Y in the table. I want to use N because that is what was in the problem that I was filling in. So I'm going to make this N. Over here, I'm going to put my expression. So go ahead and type that in. Then I can go ahead and I can make N whatever I want, 100 or 500, and get these values. Another thing I might want to do is to check and see how good my formula is, right? Maybe I'm not super confident that I did this part correctly. Maybe I want to look at that summation. So as a reminder, this is my sum, right? So I'm going to plug 100 in. So I'm going to try to calculate this sum right here in Desmos. In order to get a sum in Desmos, let me switch back to Desmos. I type the word sum. Right? Mine was indexed with K, so I'm going to put a K here. Doesn't really matter which letter you use, but Desmos doesn't like it when you reuse the same letter. And mine went from 3 to 100. And then I had a K plus 1 squared. And then the whole thing had a 1 over 100 here. All right. So you can look and you can see that, yes, I did do my formula correctly because this number right here, the sum to 100, matches the formula's number